Hello, hello, testing. We are here. Ladies and mostly gentlemen, welcome back. This is Arendelle Games, and I am Arendelle. Well, let's see if we can get to the correct server. Me and this character here are Arendelle. Arendelle the second, if you will. We are just so fucking excited, man. Last 10 levels. We're doing this. We've persisted. We had Pops Prime. The legendary Tauren Druid of Herd Core made it to level 27, only to fall to Blood Fury Ripper in Stone Town Mountains. And then we had the epic, the never to be forgotten, quite handsome if I might add, Arendelle Night Elf Warrior. Came in, kicked ass. 44 levels of kicking ass, in fact. Only to fall to the most deadly enemy in all of hardcore World of Warcraft, and that is the disconnect. Oof. And it wasn't on stream. So I have nothing to show you. No panic on my face for you to witness. And then we have this guy here, Arendelle. The guy who I just knew and felt in my gut. We're not there yet. But I've had a feeling. I told the wife right here, grinding out some PoE2 tonight. Miss Molly over here. She's beautiful, isn't she? I told her, I said I was looking at Arendelle one night. I think we were in the early 20s, man. And I just looked at her and I said, you are one ugly motherfucker. But you know what? Me and you, we're going to do this thing. We're going to do this. We're going to get to the cap in hardcore World of Warcraft. That's what we've been doing, man. We're solo self-found. We haven't traded, we haven't used auction house, anything like that, and if you die a single time, you are dead permanently. And your character either gets deleted, or you do get a free transfer to a different realm for like losers or whatever. But anyway, all that sounds crude. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I'm just feeling hyper tonight, man. I'm feeling super fired up about the prospects of only 10 levels until we reach our goal. And it's super exciting. Cheers to everyone out there. My baby putting down this prisoner. I remember that one. That was a mad lad. You gotta shoot the things at his chains, right? I do remember that. Anyone out there who maybe watched a stream before, hopefully you come back on and visit us. We have not been on the camera for a while. In fact, I didn't even notice this. I've been streaming just World of Warcraft without any cam or anything, but I was actually streaming in the PoE section, which is what my wife is on. Babe, I never told you that, huh? I like changed the category on Twitch that we were streaming in one night, or that I was streaming in, because I was trying to stream our PoE, and I never changed it back, so I was streaming hardcore World of Warcraft Arendelle like without the cam for a long time in the PoE section of Twitch. So I don't know how much that affected. I switched it now. I don't know how much that affected whether people saw me. I mean, I already know I'm at the bottom of it anyway. I don't have much visibility, you know, even though there's a good possibility I should be famous. I'm probably one of the better rogues in the entire world of Warcraft, and it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious to me. Doesn't get much better than Arendelle right here. We were in Dead Core. We have Jerome as our streamer, but I'll be the streamer now. I don't care. I'll do it. I'm in Horde Cores. Horde Cores. That's hard to even say. Horde Cores. What do you think about that, babe? They have Stone Core. Those are the dwarves. There's a dwarf right there. Dwarf hunter. That's the opposite faction, though. Oh, that's a they're question marks. That means they're probably level 60. Because if I'm 50 and they're question mark to me, that's got to be a 60, right? I mean, I feel like even a 60. A 68, I'd see. Maybe they're 69. Maybe they're 69. Maybe they're 69. Maybe if I say 69 enough, my channel will get engagement. Maybe they're level 69. No, they can't be 69 because the cap is 60. I meant to say 59. Again, that was just an engagement attempt. So we'll see if the numbers shoot up. Go ahead and clip that, mods. Minute 3. See if we had a spike in viewership when I mentioned 69 5 different times. I looked at my hot wife. That people will get the wrong idea by this channel. This is a World of Warcraft channel, alright? Oh, and it's funny that we bring that up because... What do you guys think about EU? Anybody out there? Out of all my Arendelle fan group, any of you guys like EU? Has anybody seen that video where it talked about it grouped gamers and can like predict the kind of games you like based on the grouping and where you fall? So there's like different things. The competitive, like some people just game to like destroy other people's progress, which is like sounds super dark, but like they're like into that PvP type, you know what I mean? Like that's what feeling like they outsmart other people is what their main drive is. Some people like the like gathering and collecting aspect of it, and there's like a pie chart and you can see where things like override, and it'll predict like what kind of games you like. So MOBAs, and I believe it now because it was like saying MOBAs and strategy games and stuff is what I would like, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's exactly. You got it. We had some good dance parties today. We really did. I'll tell you what, man. This murder where whenever you use a finishing spell, essentially you have a 20% chance to restore 25 energy instantly whenever you use a finishing spell. And I feel like since I just got this talent, Relentless Strikes, excuse me, it's not murder. Relentless Strikes. I feel like since I got this talent, my guys just popping off. I mean, we're just smacking people down, dude. We need some new weapons, though. It's time to get a new main hand for sure. We're still working with our Vanquisher, which has been cool, but it's like, you know, we got bigger plans now. Let's get the fuck out of here. Have you cleared that map before? What'd you mess up? Oh, really? You got it fixed now? What's wrong with it? It's got you frozen out? Oh, did you take off your weapon that gave you those spells or something? Oh, that might be why. Gotta be. And we roll on, man. It's so crazy whenever you start killing level 50s and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm level 50 now too, you know what I mean? Because you obviously don't want to be going too far above your level in the hardcore mode. You don't want to like test your limits too often. There's no point for that kind of risk. Let's destroy the armor over slice and dice here just because it's a turtle. I'll definitely invest 3 combo points into tearing into the armor of a turtle. I had to kill I killed the elite turtle around here already. And it was a fight, but we got it done, man. We ended up actually just kiting them a little bit back to the village. And what do you think? What do you guys think about that? I love doing the kiting, but I don't know. I got the bow just because it gives me 3 agi, 3 spirit. But I kind of like going back to... I'm thinking about going back to thrown weapons just because of how many more attacks you can get off. Like with the gouge, run, attack, gouge, run, attack, etc., etc. Alright, we need to also go to this island because I finished that escort. We did knock it out because there was somebody who completely cleared the entire building, and we just walked up, opened the cage, we freed the guy to the escort and killed like 3 mobs for it. I guess there was 2 waves of 3, but we had a nice warlock just clearing the way for us. It was a beautiful run. I'm really thinking about warlock in Season of Discovery too, but I did a shaman and it's been super cool so far. And then I made another warlock that I just started like an hour ago, but I don't know, the shaman might feel cooler, to be honest. But I haven't gotten to where the warlock can shapeshift. Isn't that like a cool part of it? The tablet is covered with witherbark troll markings. Wenji's secret truly is a mystery. It's something that you might have something quite valuable. It's possible that you might have something quite valuable on your hands here. On the other hand, quite the opposite is also possible. A witherbark troll in distress would probably do anything to find his way out of trouble. That's crazy, bro. What a crazy quest. Alright, anyway. Let's go get this lunch. Snapjaw's mind. We need to get large lunch. Renji's secret. So where do we turn that in at? Because I do kind of want to turn it in. Guild invite, please. Somebody wants to invite into the guild? Are you self-found? I have to ask them that. Are you self-found? That's the one thing about this guild is you gotta be fucking self-found, bro. Don't even bring none of that bullshit around here if you're not. He said, yep. Alright, cool. Alright. And then we keep moving. Thank you, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. Alright. I mean, guys, do we keep on getting the strangle kelp? I gotta say, like, I do love it. The strangle kelp's nice, but it's under the water, and I feel like we have so many in the bank. Do I still need this herb? I don't want to brag, but... Oh, babe. Guess what? I officially got my first skill to maximum level. Herbalism is at 300. I pick flowers like no... Like, there's nothing in this world that I can find and not able to pick. Yeah. She's proud of me. Anyway, and then the first aid is really close too. I'm only 4 points away from the first aid. We're doing good on this. Cooking is 283. That's only 17 points away from being fully just one of the best chefs the world of Warcraft has ever seen. And we'll cook anything. The only thing I don't like about cooking is you do all this work to get your profession points up, right? So you're grinding all this stuff. You got to save the correct meats. A lot of time it'll be like you get out of the zone to where you get proper foods to cook, and you need to go back and like backtrack. And then if you want to like cook well, you then need to like travel around and buy and hope that recipes are up from these vendors to buy them and stuff. And I feel like that was a pretty bad design aspect on their part. It's like, look, we've done enough work to earn this profession cap. Just teach us like the stuff to cook, because then we're still going to need to go and gather all those materials, right? So like, don't make the gathering of the recipe or whatever, the ability to cook it, be a thing, because that's stupid. Alright, we didn't know that this was coming here. Let's go ahead and do that. We will meld here. I'm gonna save the combos and get one more slice and dice to execute on this butthead. Alright, let's burn this guy down, and then we'll hit a gouge on the kidnapper. The only reason that this is hard right now is because I didn't know I didn't have poisons for my thing up. I didn't know we were about to be attacked. Alright, so now we'll turn here, gouge, and then hit advantage, and we're completely fine. That's one of the beautiful things about the rogue is the control you can provide on the battlefield. And then we're gonna put down this kidnapper. Wait! I'm gonna kill a kidnapper, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a we smile when we put down the kidnappers. We smile when we put them down. 3 of them. Down. Alright, so now we got Lard's lunch. Oh, it's another strangle kelp. I can't help it. No, I'm not going for that. We're not doing it. I don't want it. I don't want that flower down there. I don't need it. I have so many in the bank. Yeah, I have 31 strangle kelp right now. There's no way that I'll need more than that. Our potion making, let's see. That's pretty close too, man. Yeah, we're actually almost maxed on all of our professions. We're only 4 points away from being maxed in first aid. We are 16 points away from being maxed in alchemy. And lastly, we are 17 points away from being maxed out in cooking. On top of that, we are maxed out in herbalism. So, that's part of it, man. In hardcore, you do need to knock out the professions, especially on self-found. But it is going to add a lot of time to your slash played. So right now we're at 4 days, 13 hours. That means that you're looking at about 105 hours of game time with this guy. At level 50, we got 10 levels left. I would say, profession-wise. Between the gathering and going back, maybe 15, maybe 15 hours of that is profession-based. Alright, we travel back in, turn in Snapjaws. From there, we need to go out into the deep, dog. We need to go and grab some of this Slagjaw's Lost Tools. We are busting deeply into 50 already, and that feels good. Is there anything that you need to say to the people, Miss Molly? Great day, great vibes. I love that. That's why we love her. Oh, it is pretty. It is. We went camping last night. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this camping experience. This was the time of our life, all right, from the very get-go. Believe that. All right, we need to do that, and then we need to turn in Lard's lunch. Snapjaw's Mon gets turned in first. So what do y'all think about a season to discover? Anybody out there been into it yet? I really am interested. The thing is, I just am scared to split my focus. I really am enjoying Arendelle wholeheartedly. Additionally, I don't want to be in the mindset of like, dying's okay, and then swap back to where dying is my run. You know what I'm saying? We keep that. What's wrong? Lard lost his lunch. Here's your lunch, buddy. Ah, man, that's rough, dude. That's pretty rough. All right, cannibalistic cousins. I don't think that we need that meat. I am ready to get to a bank because set message to Wildhammer. Okay. Many brave trolls have been lost to the harsh wildlands of hinterlands undead. The Silverman wolves are one of the biggest threats to our hunters, man. They lay in wait, hiding amongst the bushes and landscape, and strike out when the opportune. So they just want me to go kill some dang wolves. You just want me to go kill some dang wolves, dude. All right, let's do this. We have plenty of poison. We have food. We have our potions. We're going on a run now. Nice. Nice. Dude got a Staff of Jordan. Sick. That's crazy. As a warrior. That's still a lot of damage, dude. That's still a lot of damage. That thing is pretty good, dude. I bet if you sunder, smack, execute somebody, that thing's actually smacking for a warrior. I'm not even joking about that. There he is. There's the Gamaretta. We already had to put him down. I mean, Gamarita. Yeah, low-key badass and stuff. Yeah, that dude's like, dude, you buy gold. You 100% buy gold. Alright. So now we just start grinding, dude. One of the good things is I did already knock out the little Wildkin part. Now we get on these owl beasts. Gonna kill everything we see pretty much. Have our this. We'll put on some food and we'll also increase our agi. Dude, did somebody already come through here and kill everything? Or like what's going on? That didn't even knock us off our mount. What is going on, dude? Where are all the enemies? Found one. Alright, I won't need that. Alright, that's how we do it. Let's go ahead and sit down and buff ourselves up fully. Who could win in the stealth off? Save it, sell in case he's off stealth at some point. Probably a good point. Probably a good point if we're being honest. So if we target these fools, they just immediately go biz. What is that guy talking about? Don't you get the self-found soul? Not sure what he's talking about. Don't you get the self-found buff and your soul buff once you hit 60? Can't you then just turn it off? Or what is he asking? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. I think it's. I wonder if he's asking if at the point that you hit 60, does it like just give you a buff saying that you stayed self-found all the way to 60, but then you can turn it off. I'm not sure. That's a weird the way he worded it, but I think that's what he's asking. But I don't think anybody else understood either, because nobody in the guild answered the question. Let's see if there's some more of these invis boys around. Here's one. We just start taking things out, man, left and right. Anything we see goes down. That's how we're playing right now. We just kill whatever we see. This is dense questing right here. This is efficiency. I'm not exactly sure what's been going on with it. It like keeps doing like a twitch like that. Babe, look. Look at this view. What if you could visit this place? Got a bird in the sky, yeah. Ancient ruins. Amarillo sky. Looking at you in the moonlight. You just make me want to drink a beer and take you in my truck. What? What? Was that smooth? Does that make you want me? Like, you can tell the truth. If you didn't know me, that'd be weird though, right? Like if that was how I was trying to come on to you. Too forward. Alright, yeah. That's one you tell them to get out of there. Anybody out there who's watching, take notes. This is a long point of view. Yeah, that would be a little creepo. I do think. I agree. That's that blade fairy power, man. Alright, so we do need to come in here and get these tools. So let's grab these here tools wherever they're at, dude. Because I didn't see them in this first part. Where are our tools? Where are our tools? So they can be on the other side as well, I guess. Let's check that part out. That part. I need 30 scalper kills. I need... Oh, I don't have my blade flurry right now, so let's not attack too many. I need 15 soothsayer kills. Wow. That's a grindy quest right there. That's 45 kills for one quest. That's the kind of quest you need to see at level 50. It's like, hey, go out there, kill a lot of shit. Oh, damn. Zandalari buff is dropping right now. I'm missing it. That's unfortunate. I do need to go to Booty Bay sometime in the future. I have a few quests to return there. Alright, are the tools in here? Does anybody know where our tools are? Looking for Slag's tools. I will continue killing your population until I find these tools. Guess we go back to the other side. I'm liking the armor break more than the bleed. Anybody out there have a take on that? It just feels like there's like two things in the game that break armor, right? You have the Sunder from the Warrior. You have your armor break or exposed armor from Arendelle, aka God tier rogues. So the thing is, all these computers, all these damn mobs I'm killing right here, they don't have shit for armor. So me breaking 300 of it, even if it is one combo point, it feels like it's just tipping the scale so much with my attack speed involved. More so than a slow damage bleed will. Unless it's a long fight where the whole bleed will get off. If that makes sense. Somebody clip that in case somebody needs to write it down. Because that was just some straight wisdom right there. Rogue wisdom. We're cooking. We're locked in. We're dialed in. And we're okay to be proud that we made it to 50. We're pushing through these last 10 levels together. Killing 100 million Vile Branch Scalpers. We're just going to keep putting them down until we find these tools. But we do need this sungrass. I'll keep on turning around for this sungrass. This is what gets us our greater agility potion. We need sungrass for that. Sungrass and goldthorn. Molly, you probably know that. How to make a greater agility potion? She's kind of into... Yeah, she's kind of into like magic and potions and stuff. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, I will continue to turn around for the sungrass because I want to be able to make a lot of the agility potions for obvious reasons. Look, babe, I brought us closer to the sunset for you. Killing this person, right? As the sun just sets in the distance. She tries to run, I'll stun her. Alright, perfect. Only 25 more kills like that. Let's go see if Slag's Tools is at the final location. And you know what? I feel like the last time I did this quest, I had the same battle. Where I was like super confused, and then I went to the third spot I could be in. Lo and behold, there's Slag's Tools. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this guy's body. Alright. Yeah, because it could be over here too. Slag Trees Lost. Tools. How's everybody out there? What are y'all doing this weekend? What's the big plans? Oh, look, babe. This side is where the sun is. Weird. Yeah. What's a song that has the word sun in it? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. And the sun goes down. We'll be grooved. Like that one. Keep cooking. Oh yeah, yeah. What about Mr. Sun? Sun. Nah, dude, that's like Barney. Miss Rachel sings that? She sang that before? I never heard Miss Rachel sing that. Really? Miss Rachel's in all of them, man. This lady getting stopped. Who out there knows Miss Rachel? Be honest. Be honest. Like, nobody's gonna judge you here. She might. I won't. Are you gonna judge? If they don't have kids, I will also actually judge. That's a strong point. I will also judge for sure. Yeah.
They are arranged. They're like... Then I would be judging.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I only watched her for like that hour one time because everybody fell asleep and then I was alone, but I still like, it wasn't like I like sought it out. You know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. I'm kidding it. No way. No way. I definitely have watched a ton of Miss Rachel in my day now. Yeah. Yeah. No, I would have never known about Miss Rachel if not. I think I'm actually the one who discovered Miss Rachel. And it was literally me just Googling good shows for like 2-year-old or something like that. Yeah. That is before she was on Netflix. Thank you for remembering that. You know, I don't want to brag, but yeah, I did discover her. Alright, we're a little low here. Let's be careful. We got a lightning bolt coming in that we can't block. There we go, 28%. That's too easy. I mean, I consider 30 low, but we still have about 800 health at that point, so. we won't stress, but our alarms do need to be going off in our head whenever we. Whoa. Not in our bed. Like the alarms in our bed are there to wake us up for like work and things like that. I mean alarms in our head to turn on the. Where are these tools? Where are these fucking tools? There's another spot they can be. Okay, so this. Oh, there's another place all the way down the river that it can be. Wow. Not great. Not great, and not what you want to see either. But that's okay. That is okay. But because I think they're down there. So unless someone else were to pick up those tools at this moment in time and cause them to respawn on this side of things, yeah, we're gonna have to go down the. We're gonna have to go on down the river and find those tools. But that's okay because we need to kill these savage owl beasts as well. 20 of those. We need to go back and get 19 more scalpers, and we need to get 9 more soothsayers. So we're actually cooking. The speed at which you kill through the rogue is just so fun and made this a whole lot better to run. My old Arendelle, better in speed terms, not better necessarily in gameplay. I thought Warrior was incredibly fun to run through. Incredibly fun. Only reason I didn't ride it back is because. So, you know, it's like the same kind of reason you don't just go get a new dog whenever your dog dies. You know? It's like, that wasn't there for everybody yet. Felt like I explored Warrior pretty well with Arendelle. The Warrior Classic, that is. And also, you know, he can't be replaced that easily, dude. Honey Ripple is what we're looking for. Hinterland's Honey Ripple. You know where that is, babe? Alright, first of all, that would just put me on the water. Second of all, I do appreciate the confidence with which you delivered that, because it even made me consider, even though I just knew, like, you were wrong. But I was like, well, damn, she just said it, like, yeah, she really believed it. Maybe it is. It's alright, though, I found it. I think they're in this cave. What do we think about that? Anybody know? The bucket can spawn in 5 locations there marked on your map. Yeah, I know. And I got the furthest location. That's okay. It's all in the name of adventure. That was the biggest hit I ever had, I think. I just hit for 749, babe. I just hit for almost 800. That's crazy. This level 47 mob only has 2,400 health, so 800 is a pretty serious crit. Like damn near one shot in level 47. Not really, but half health. I mean, yeah, yeah, that was really strong. All right, go to the scalpers now. We'll kill more here. Will we finally find Slag Tree's tools? This is the last location that it could possibly be. So, it's kind of now or never, folks. I'm going to be honest with you. We need to find these tools. Man, so glad to be back out here. Streaming it up. Trying to get some dubs in this run, dude. Oh, no. You come back here. Alright. Who knows if the troll tribal necklaces should be saved? Is there a reason to keep those? I kind of feel like there is. If it's a crafting thing, then I don't care. Because I don't think that's involved in alchemy. But if it's a quest, I think I'm going to save it for now. I already sold a good bit of them, but that's okay. We'll save the ones we have going forward. I made some really good calls. We really did. The wife witnessed it. We made great calls on the meats we chose to save. The bank was hurt. Okay, the bank was hurt. We were having to stash things, and we never had space. We'd be very selective. But each time, like I said, we would break through to that next tier of cooking and get that next cooking cookbook. We just had so much meat on deck just to slap on that grill. Start cooking it up and level it up to the next tier pretty quickly. Alright, we need to kill more of these. Oh no, not those. We don't need those owl beasts. We need different owl beasts. Do you find that you like pronounce the words that are weird with S at the end, babe? Like beasts. You know, it like technically should say like at the end. Do you do that correctly? Yeah, I try. Yeah. Like what's another one? Like tusks. You know, something like that. This is really like a at the end. And in order to sound right, you really gotta kinda Yo, dude, is the tools really not here? This is getting kind of wild. Am I being punked? Yo, this is actually weird. Where are the tools? Yo, like the, you know, like domestic violence and stuff, man. And my horse can be your horse, man. Oh, I guess this is the final spot that the slag trees tools could be. Okay, what an adventure. Did we find them though, or are they? Oh, they're down there. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna fight these things and kill them because they ran up on me like this. It feels like in these things mine, they thought teaming up on me was gonna be effective. What we gotta do. You know, make it 50 levels without dying. Without being prepared for 2 slimes to attack you. Out of the blue. Like, what are those guys thinking? Jade ooze. We're coming in for this one. We're coming in. So yeah, like I said, Season of Discovery is popping right now. A lot of people are liking it. I'm hearing a lot of good reports about the crazy stuff that you can do with different classes. It seems like you can get it pretty busted. So I'm not sure if that's something that they're trying to port into classic class road, like down the line is. How would you put this? Giving it like an easier. What, were you gonna blow some people up?
Yeah.
What happened there? Oh. It just popped off earlier on that one or something? Okay. Alright, let's get that spirit and stand buff up. I mean, this has got to be... Well, this is going to be our first ghost mushroom, too. We do need to be picking all these ghost mushrooms. That's very important, actually. As far as what? Our inventory is full? Okay, we can delete this. We can delete this. We can delete that. We're going to keep the mage weave. We don't need the steak. That should be good for now. Alright, let's get this. Let's kill this green sludge. We do have Blade Fury back up, so I'm a little bit more okay with taking 2 at a time. Even though we don't have evasion up, we pump. And as you can see, Airfield does pump out the damage. safe though. If things do get wild with like poison where I have to vanish, it's important you have plans for things like this because I don't know, to me something that's a green sludge and looks like this makes me think it could poison. And one of the things that would take you out of vanish and destroy your oh shit button and rogue is to be poisoned and get taken out of your stealth. So we do have some jungle remedies which cures diseases and neutralizes poisons. We also have restorative potions. So we always want to be ready to clear whatever's on us and vanish if we have to. Because we're here for dubs. So keep it sharp, keep it clean, have a plan for every situation that you can think of. There will always be situations that arrive that you didn't have a plan for, but it's good to think these things through. I mean, babe, what would you think if you saw this? Would you think maybe I could poison it? It definitely does that feel, right? Like, you gotta be thinking in those terms. So, the jungle remedies, I don't know if you guys know this, anyone out there. It is a really good thing to pick up. You can get those from the Medicine Men and Stranglethorn Vale. And they drop them pretty regularly, too. So, if your soul is self-found and you're not like an herbalist or whatever, because you can't make these things, but you can just grab them, and they're more effective than the anti-poison first aid that you can make early in the game. Because those drop off after level 25, they don't really heal stuff anymore. So, go grab yourself some of these. I think I farmed 10 of them, and it took me about like 15-20 minutes. And I have 6 left, so 10 is probably going to give me the end of the run. It's a good investment. Well worth your time, especially if you're a rogue for that. The vanish reasons that we discussed. And if you're here, if you're lurking, if you don't want to talk, that's totally fine, man. Drop a follow. We're just here to talk about some World of Warcraft. We take our time. We play tactically. We're not professionals, man. I'm just a dad, husband. But you know what? I try to make the time that I can play well worth it. And if that's a channel that you can like relate with, or you think that's some content that you can understand, jive with, then yeah, definitely hit the follow, because that's what we do. We make it well worth it. We make good decisions, and we try to stick together, have a chill community. Dad hype. Let's kill this green sludge and get this port supply crate. But I am still looking for the ever elusive slag trees tools. Scum covered bag. What is that? Look at that bag. I want it. What's in the scum covered bag, you think, babe? Yeah, let's see. Oh, money. Nice. Okay, we take that. Scum covered bag. These guys drop some weird stuff. Okay. Look how much bag space I have, by the way, now, babe. I know, I got 14, 14, 10, 12, and then like the 20 or so, whatever you start with, so. 12, 24. 36, 48, 60. Yeah, I have 70 slots total. You start with 20. Yeah. You start with your basic traveler's bag that has 20 slots. Where are these tools at? Where are these damn tools at is the question, man. Maybe this gets us enough points to actually cap our first aid. We'll see. Alright, we're getting attacked by a green sludge here. I don't know if I should be keeping these giant eggs, to be honest. Break the armor. I'm not even sure if you can cook the giant eggs, is why I'm not sure that I should keep them. Wow, we made 20 bandages and haven't got a single point. We need to find how we can train some. Can you make nether weave? Cloth in WoW Classic? I actually don't even know. Everybody out there, hydrate up. Cheers. H2O. Yeah. You ever see that movie? Waterboy? Okay. You sure? Like, you don't got a front if you never did. It's okay. You hesitated big time, you know? It's alright. I believe you, actually. Great movie. Especially if you're from Louisiana. You know, we're from the Louisiana, man. And, Bobby Boucher. That's hilarious. I don't care what your mama said. Where are these tools at, chat? Where the hell are these tools at? This is actually getting a little bit dumbfounding. We've gone to all 5 of the locations. Let's go ahead and group these 2 up. We'll hit them with a blade flurry. Probably shouldn't even wasted a combo point on old boy. Alright, we're always keeping our slice and dice up. We did talent in to increase duration of that so that we're able to do other things like bleed them and break their armor. Because if not, whenever you're in combat, you essentially always just maintaining slice and dice and then using Sinister Strike to generate those combo points and slice and dice again. So things get a little bit boring for that part of it. Alright, come back and get these supply crates. We'll distract this ooze to keep him far away since we don't have Blade Flurry up still. And kill him one at a time. Reason being is I would rather just keep low health on myself and keep killing these guys than eat, kill, and let the cave respawn again. I just want to kill this whole cave one time and get out of here. Go find these tools. Slag trees tools. We got another scum covered bag. What's in it? Life fruit potions. We got another scum covered bag in here too. Oh, that's just money. Okay. We did get ghost mushroom. Very important to keep that. We can get rid of the soft banana bread. You like banana bread, babe? You make me eat banana bread. How come you don't do that first anymore? Oh, really? There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll break the armor here. Slice and dice is still up and we start generating more combo points. And if you wanted to, if there's a boss here, you could definitely consider bleeds. But these are just regular. Open world kills. I think break armor is always going to work better. Expose armor. I don't know why I call it break armor every time. Same thing. But different. Alright. Let's get our poison back on. And we're rolling. We'll kill this green sludge too. Do need to find these tools. on this side of it. This is my final hope. Oh, another ghost mushroom. Okay, well, these herbs have made it worth it. Is the tools in here? Are the tools in here? Don't see them. Alright. I mean, ghost mushroom is by far the coolest looking herb in the game, too. What do you think, babe, about this flower? It's like an end-game herb. Yeah, it's super cool looking one. Like a glowing mushroom in the caves. Okay, well, I guess we go back and check the other spots for the tools. I'm starting to be a little bit confused, though, to be honest. There's no tools in here. We didn't see any tools in here. Let's check the top maybe one more time. And then we gotta check the other spots. Cannot find these tools right now. Got a lot of good mob grind XP though. A lot of good mob grind XP. Gained like 5 bars just from how much stuff we've killed. Very worth it. That's why it's so good to have all these quests where it's like just go kill a bunch of stuff. Okay. We're out of the cave. We made it out of there alive. We need one more package of honey, and here it is. From there, we'll try to go up top and see if the tools are there. Although, I don't know, man. Not sure. Maybe it is up top. Maybe it is. It is. We found the tools. Everybody, let's take it. Let's get a fucking... Oh, you know what? I'm saying you know what because I forgot what this was for a second. Let's get around the applause. Good job out there. Finally found these tools. That was crazy. Okay. Boom. We also located a chest here. With nothing of any kind of value. Great. Fantastic. Let's get back out there and kill some more scalpers. Some more howlers. Some more stalkers. So far tonight we've killed some kidnappers and we've killed some stalkers. But I will say the stalkers are just wolves. You know, that's kind of like a less of a negative connotation to it. That's just in their nature as animals to stalk, right? So where's your heart and mind on the tent camp of the night? How you feeling about that? It's 8:30.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Are you guys still tent camping tonight? It's 8:30. You guys like actually feel like it's gonna happen? That's sick. I'm serious. I think it's so awesome. Yeah. Good mom right there. Seriously. I sleep outside on the ground for all y'all. You know that. Did my time, folks. $5 years for the crew, for America, for glory, to be remembered. No, I'm just kidding. I knew that would be. I was liking it too. It was pretty good. To be honest, that's gonna be one of those things. That's 100%. It back me up. Anybody out there on chat? Avatar's gonna be one of those things where, like, in 10 years, whenever all 6 of them are out or whatever, everybody's gonna be like, dude, let's just fucking watch all the Avatars. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just gonna be dominating like some channel that's damn near only Avatar on it all the time. You know what I mean? 100%. Oh yeah, they're very good. But at this point, they're so far spread apart that it's kind of like, all right, what's the full story again? Yeah, like I'm super excited to get to that point in a couple years where I'm like ready to like, let's sit down and watch them all, you know, and get the full, because I forgot. I knew a couple parts. Yeah. She remembered the last couple too. So we need 20 Owl Beast. Good thing is that we already got all the you know what's that we need? The Wildkin Musex. So we don't need to do that anymore. Ooh, nice. It's like Mount Doom. What happened? He's so ugly. I wonder if people out there think that I have like a fake wife that I'm just making up since you can't really see you on the camera. It's like, yeah, hey, I love you, babe. Yeah. And then there's really nobody there. She's real, folks. All right, chill out. Here, we can get on these outrunners. Kill a lot of them. We already did the escort. We already burned everything that we needed to burn here. So we're just gonna kill some stuff and then keep on going about it. On our way back, we're gonna pack out some more scalpers. We need to put some poison back on our off hand. We need to rebuff back up on our food. We've got an overflow. Sungrass, which is a good problem to have. And we continue on our grind. Are you tired? Yeah. Oh, that is good. That's a good thing then. I do feel, yeah, I definitely was multiple points today where I was like, could just definitely take a nap. I fell asleep a little bit on the couch out there, on the outside. Yeah. I was like laying down in the bed for a minute. Oh, sweet. This is definitely points where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm tired. It was a long night.
It's so small, it's hard to find this stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't think I remember that one. Is he doing fire slam down? Oh yeah, I do remember that one. Yep. Yeah, he tries to stomp all over you. Oh, look, babe. There's a rare enemy we found. Jalende's summer drake. Oh, cool. Well, if you drop something sick, good luck. Fuck yeah. Let's see. Can we drop something good for us here, lady? Please. Give us something good. Give us an upgrade. Give us an upgrade. Wait. Getting so much freaking plate drop for this run for some reason. So much plate, so much mail. We can only wear leather. But that's okay. We forge on. We forge ahead. I'm just gonna swim across, continue the killing. We already did that escort, we already did all our burning, so we really are just here just to kill. 15, 30, 45. We need to kill 16, 15 scouts too. Shouldn't be a problem. We kill them all in about 15 seconds. Let's group a couple up. Unfortunate thing is they're hard to group with our bow due to the fact that they can do range skills as well. So let's keep that in mind. But here we go. Group them up. Kill this ranger off on the marksman. Why are we so laggy? Why are we so laggy? It's not the internet. I did a speed test on the internet earlier too. For some reason the game has been choppy lately, babe. I scan and repair the install. The only thing I didn't do was like actually install it, uninstall it, and reinstall it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like 3 days maybe? Even Nord noticed it. It was like, did like a chop and she was like, what was that? I haven't seen anybody else complaining about it. Not really. But you see, like watch me for just 1 second. And I like changed all my settings. I dialed them down a bit. It's not always been like this. It's not always been like this. That is what we're worried about. Avoiding death is the name of this game. Whenever we do some seasonal discovery, that's going to be about pushing the limits. This one's more about avoiding defeat. It's a different mindset. I wonder if this lag will carry over on seasonal discovery too. Maybe I should go check on that. See if it does it on that side. Because then it's probably a device thing. Right? Oh yeah, for sure. The exposure on the lower level is just so crazy. It definitely is having a little bit of the stutter lag problem though. You know, likey. Is it a server thing? Server or client side? What's your guess, babe? No, I tested the internet earlier. The internet is looking real good. Gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen and ladies, we might have to go ahead and call this one short. I'm going to do a little bit of troubleshooting. I do not want to do a stream that ultimately culminates in me crying because I lost power or disconnected. So that is where we're going to call this one tonight. I am super stoked and very, very excited to be back with you guys face to face to see these last 10 levels get crushed out in Arendelle. If you enjoy the content, if you want to see some cool patient leveling, we're not going to be able to play 18 hours a day. That's okay. But when we are on here, we're going to kick some butt together and have some good time, some good vibes. Thank you all for stopping in. As always, man, peace, peace. You've been awesome.